In 1970, horsepower wasn't just about peak numbers. It was about torque. The kind that bends metal, twists drivetrains, and pins you into the seat before the tatch even wakes up. Pontiac didn't chase revs. They chased domination. This is the 1970 Pontiac GTO 455 HO. The muscle car that proved brute force could be just as deadly as high RPM. The torque era begins. 1. The muscle car arms race hits maximum velocity. By 1970, Detroit had reached full saturation. Every brand offered big engines. Every showroom promised performance. But numbers alone no longer impressed. Pontiac understood something deeper. 2. Why bigger was the answer. Pontiac engineers believed real street performance came from torque, not just horsepower. Instead of spinning higher, they went larger. Displacement became the weapon. 3. The rise of the 455. Introduced as Pontiac's largest V8, the 455 wasn't designed to scream. It was designed to pull. From idle, from traffic lights, from any RPM. 4. High output means more than a badge. The 455 HO wasn't just marketing. It represented improved breathing, stronger internals, performance-focused tuning. This engine was built to deliver force consistently. 5. The GTO's final golden moment. 1970 marked the last year before emissions, insurance, and regulation began closing in. This was Pontiac pushing everything they knew into one final statement. Bar chart data and tech breakdown. 1. The engine, 455 HO V8. At the heart of the 1970 GTO 455 HO was a massive power plant. 455 cubic inch V8. This engine prioritized torque delivery over peak RPM. 2. Output and character. Factory ratings listed: 360 horsepower, 500 lb-ft of torque. Those numbers told only part of the story. The torque curve was nearly flat. Instant, relentless, unavoidable. 3. Engine architecture. Key features included high-flow cylinder heads, performance camshaft, reinforced block, heavy-duty rotating assembly, built to survive hard street use. 4. Induction and exhaust. The 455 HO breathed through 4-barrel carburetor, ram air induction, optional, free-flowing exhaust manifolds. Every component focused on mid-range power. 5. Transmission choices. Pontiac gave drivers control. Heavy-duty 4-speed manual, optional turbo hydromatic automatic, both capable of handling massive torque. 6. Rear axle and driveline. To manage the force. Safety track limited slip. Performance gear ratios. Reinforced axles. Traction was always the limiting factor. 7. Suspension and chassis setup. The GTO was tuned for street authority. Heavy-duty springs, performance shocks, front and rear sway bars. This car felt planted, even under load. 8. Braking and control. By 1970, Pontiac understood balance. Power front disc brakes, improved stopping confidence, reduced fade. Going fast was no longer enough. 9. Exterior presence. The 1970 GTO wore its power openly. Endura front bumper, functional hood scoops, muscular body lines, aggressive stance. It looked as strong as it felt. 10. Interior experience. Inside, the GTO balanced muscle with comfort. Rally gauges, bucket seats, sport steering wheel, optional hood attach. Driver focused, not stripped. 11. Performance numbers. Real-world testing showed 0 to 60 miles per hour, 5.4 seconds. Quarter mile, low 13ths. Trap speeds, 105 mph. What mattered wasn't speed, it was effortlessness. 12. Production and rarity. The 455 HO was produced in limited numbers. It wasn't the most common GTO. And that scarcity adds to its appeal today. 13. Market value today. Collector values continue to rise. Well-restored examples, $70,000 to $140,000 plus. Ram Air and documented cars command premiums. Original engines are critical. Why the 455 HO hits different? 1. Torque you feel, not measure. This wasn't about stopwatch bragging. It was about sensation. The car moved instantly. No build-up, no hesitation. 2. A different driving philosophy. High-rev engines demanded skill. The 455 demanded respect. It rewarded restraint and punished carelessness. 3. Street dominance over strip glory. This was a king of the street, not a drag-only monster. From rolling starts, the 455 HO was devastating. 4. The sound of authority. The exhaust note wasn't sharp. It was deep, slow, powerful. It sounded unstoppable. 5. Why it marked the end of an era. After 1970, everything changed. Compression dropped. Power ratings fell. Freedom faded. The 455 HO represents the last unrestricted breath. 6. Ownership today. Driving a 455 HO GTO is about connection to a time when engines were honest and regulations hadn't caught up. 7. Preservation over perfection. Survivors matter more than restorations. Originality tells the story. 8. Muscle without apology. This car didn't justify itself. It didn't explain. It simply existed and dominated. The 1970 Pontiac GTO 455 HO wasn't built to impress on paper. It was built to overpower reality. If you respect torque-driven muscle and street-first performance, hit subscribe, tap like, and comment which big block legend deserves the next deep dive. Because horsepower sells, but torque wins.